huge fire at the Chevron refinery in El Segundo. It was so powerful that some neighbors told us they thought it was an earthquake.
Yes, Chevron says that fire is now completely out, and now the company is working with regulators to figure out the cause of the explosion. They say no one was injured. And we do have team coverage, starting with KCAL News reporter Jeff Nguyen with the investigation into the fire and the possible impacts on gas prices.
Tonight, Chevron says the fire that burned at this refinery for hours is completely out. In the meantime, it is working with regulators to figure out the cause of the explosion. Across the South Bay, cell phones captured the orange tower of flames shooting into the night sky after the explosion and fire at the Chevron refinery in El Segundo. Flames burned overnight and into early Friday morning. Mayor Chris Pimentel says he's happy to report no one was injured.
Every time there's an issue, there's a really thorough investigation that goes into it.
This refinery is like a large collection of factories.
We have 8 called process units. This fire was isolated to one process unit.
The refinery has its own fire department, and it's equipped with tools called safety flares, also known as flare towers, seen here from SkyCal.
Our safety flares are emergency pressure relief devices. And in this instance, from what we can see, that there was visible flames and our flares were being utilized and activated as designed.
Reuters reports the fire was confined to a jet fuel production unit.
Jet fuel is usually the finest material that you can get from the refinery.
USC engineering professor Nash Meshkati worked for the U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Investigation Board. He says California's safety standards are much higher than federal standards.
Jet fuel has a very high octane number and is very combustible, but at the same time, the safety precaution and safety system for that is much more advanced.
AAA reports the average price for a gallon of regular gas is $4.71 in LA County, $4.69 in Orange County, and $4.60 in the Inland Empire. Gas Buddy analyst Matt McLean says we may see a spike in prices if production levels are impacted at the refinery.
Hold your breath. Up to 95 cents per gallon at this point of an increase really all along the West Coast, but especially in Southern California.
That would mean about an 18% jump across Southern California. For now, Chevron is not confirming Reuters reporting the jet fuel production unit was impacted. It will only say the refinery continues to operate to supply transportation fuel to its customers. Reporting in El Segundo, Jeff Nguyen, KCAL News.